Like you're ready to go.
That's all. That's all. Wait for everyone. That's all. No, it was definitely exciting. It came out first game, played fantastic. And didn't just impact scoring. It impacted. He was great defensively. Helping the helper. And just being vocal on the defensive end.
You seemed to react when you had that driving dunk. Were you surprised by that, or what?
I must not be a very good ref or something. I thought it was good, man. Yeah.
Did you expect him to have this kind of impact in his debut?
Just watching him progress through the summer league, through all the practices, through training camp, somewhat.
Down the road, how much easier do you think he can make it for you?
For the team in general, I think it'll make it loads easier. I think he'll be very good.
You're always a harsh critic of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You have to play in the first half?
It was a bit rough and rusty, but we definitely picked it up in the third quarter. And as a team, we made a lot of mistakes, but we did a lot of things right too. We got a very good learning curve, I think, for the amount we learned. And, I think we can learn from the mistakes we made tonight as well. Like I said, it was a bit rough and rusty, but I'm not worried or anything like that. I was very happy with the way everyone played tonight for the most part.
What was the experience like playing for Coach Johnson? First game?
It was good. Nothing really happened that Devin said would happen. The bad stuff. I guess we're saving that, but I had a good time, and I'm looking forward to more wins like this one.
Was there a point today, because you played for Avery before, was there a point today when you felt like you guys were running the offense that you really wanted you to run?
We want to get the ball inside. We want to play inside now. I think we made a conscious effort of doing that. Sometimes a little bit too much, and sometimes we stayed on one side of the floor. But I thought in the third quarter we really came out defensively. We were focused. We got stops, and we just ran the floor. And I think that's the initial look that we want to have.
Like the third quarter is kind of what he's kind of...
Yeah, as far as our transition game, obviously, we're still running the plays, we're still getting used to the plays and trying to execute, but as far as the transition game and getting stops and running, that's kind of the way we play.
Except for today?
No, that's what the scrimmage the other day.
It looked like you and Anthony Morrow had particularly good chemistry in that third quarter. Is his shooting or your slashing the chicken or the egg?
It's both. His in transition when he can spot up and make shots is going to make me getting in the lane a lot more easy. When we got Brook running in the middle of the lane and posting up, all those things are a factor in our transition game. And I'm just picking my poison, whether it's me getting in the lane, making a shot, get Brook a shot, or have Anthony spotting up. So it's really we got our pick on that point.
Do you think that's one of the big differences this year? You have more guys who can knock down the long ball?
Yeah, it's going to help me out tremendously. Just making decisions. Obviously, Travis shot the ball well today. Morrow, is just getting more comfortable with the system. And with those guys can making shots, it's going to open up the lane for penetrators like myself and Terrence.
There's a lot more depth on this team this year?
Yeah, we're like two, 3 deep at each position, and that's only can help us. We don't have to save ourselves. We go out and play hard, knowing that the guy behind you is going to take it up another notch. And I think for the long run for the season, that's really important for us.
Is there anything that surprised you today? Something that you didn't see in practice?
No. We've seen flashes from these guys. I think Favors. That's really what we look for him to do. Strong around the basket. Dunking, whatever.
From the corner.
From the corner. Yeah, exactly. Just athletic. Blocking shots at the rim, running in transition. All those things that we've seen flashes of, but we're also trying to put it together.
Do you think that was a charge?
No, not at all. Not at all.
You expect him to have this kind of debut, his first game, maybe some nerves?
He does look nervous. It does look natural. But we attribute to our offense getting the ball in spots where he can be successful, and then he just does what he does naturally, just finish strong. That's what we need to do.
How nice is it going to be him, Troy, and Brook?
It's just going to be, I'm telling you. It's just it's a good problem to have. Obviously the way Troy shoots the ball, Brook, myself and Brook have a great connection. I'm trying to establish that connection with Derek, and it's going to be fun.
How would you rate where the team is now compared to last year at this point in time?
It's night and day because it's a completely different team. Completely different, what we're trying to do here. It's a good step for us in the right direction, but we still got a lot of work to do.
How much between now and a week ago?
We're getting better, and it's just that's what training camp is all about. You throw the ball out there. Obviously, we make mistakes, but mistakes are getting less and less, obviously. And like I said, we still have work to do, but it's a good start for us.
Okay. Thanks.
Can I hit you with a question before the stat sheet comes?
Go ahead. Oh, I'm ready.
Your impressions of how Derek Favors looked in his first game for the Nets?
Yeah, he was good. He was good. In the right spots on defense, and really decisive on offense. He ran the floor well. I don't know how many block shots he had. None, but he was in the vicinity. So he got some good work in for his first professional game, and he did some good things.
What about the broader look at the whole team getting a look against different opponents?
Yeah, we have a long ways to go. Fortunately for us, the season doesn't start now. Defensively, too many breakdowns, especially in the first half. We picked it up a little bit more in the third quarter. But our guys are working hard. Like I said, and I really love our guys, and they come to work every day. They're coachable. They want to learn. This has been a great teaching environment, and I'm just really excited about that. People talk about motivation that wears out pretty quickly, but I'm really enjoying the teaching part of this team, and they're embracing it. So, first preseason game against a foreign team. Now we'll play against an NBA team on Tuesday and go from there.
Did you see anything you liked especially?
Yes, I thought in the third quarter, Devin and Brook stepped it up. Favors was really good. When we moved the ball, we were pretty good, but the ball was too much on the strong side tonight. You can't win an NBA game when you play on the strong side. You got to get the ball swung, and we did it in spurts. We didn't do it enough. But again, we really didn't know this team. They kind of made some threes on us early. We made some adjustments. We started playing inside out with Favors and Lopez. Morrow made a few threes to start in that third quarter run. So again, some good, some bad, but our guys are really trying, and our effort's pretty good.
Avery, how important is it to have Morrow on this team, considering the fact that this was a team that craved perimeter shooting last year, didn't have much?
Yeah,
how much is he going to fit into that role more than anything else, and is that signed at 4 threes tonight?
Right, yes, that's going to be a big for us, and even Outlaw. Travis Outlaw, being able to knock down 2 threes. Farmar can make threes. We don't even have Murphy yet, and it's been well documented about how I like him to play a little bit more inside the three-point line, but I still like his three-point shot. So, again, we feel that's going to be an effective weapon for us this year, and hopefully it'll provide Devin and Terrence and Brook more room to operate, whether it's on a penetration with our smaller guys or a post-up with our big guys.
How would you rate Terrence?
Roller coaster, yeah. But I like his effort. He was talking out there. He'll do something really good. And then we had a little run there in the first half where I think he turned it over 1 or 2 times in a row, and they got momentum back. But Terrence is really trying. And he's trying to play better defense. But we just want him to take care of the ball. And but I got to live with some of his carelessness, especially if he's trying to make the right play. That's a way that we are committed to each other, that I'm just not going to yank him out of the game because he makes a turnover. Playmakers, they got to have an opportunity to throw an interception. Just hopefully they won't throw one often.
How about Derek's confidence out there, the way he was attacking the basket?
It was good. And, when I took him out of the game in the first half, he thought I took him out for a defensive mistake. But I said, no, you just need a break. So just his enthusiasm, and he's real confident about what he's doing. And, the other day I was sharing with him that he did something that I'd never taught him. And he said, well, Coach, I could do a lot of things that you haven't taught me. I said, okay, that's pretty good. At least I got him talking.